Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but it's totally right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate you to pull up on me. What's going on, man? Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen. We'll get into it. Now, motherfuckers was jumping for joy. Motherfuckers was doing all this shit, and oh my god, and he really was a racist and all. Listen, bro. I told y'all. I'll say this from day one. Austin Metcalf should have never put his hands on Karmelo Anthony. Thing is, though, putting your hands on somebody and pushing them does not give you authority. It does not give you reason or cause to kill somebody, bro, to murder them. That's what he did. Again, by that standard, it'll be a whole bunch of dead kids out here. And like I said, you niggas never care until it's a white person involved. Again, the boy just got killed in Compton, right? For whatever reason, he got killed in. And niggas ain't even talking about that no more. That was like a one-day affair on Twitter. Didn't make national news. Nobody even cares. Hell, I'm pretty sure it's another case of somewhere where a black kid got killed by another black kid. Hell, even though with this video we just showed with the black dude in Detroit shooting the two black women, 2 murders. Well, one died and the other one was injured. You niggas ain't even talking about that. Y'all only care when a white man or the police, white police is involved, bro. I stand on that 10,000% because it's true. But let's go ahead and get into this. So it was revealed that, oh my God, the Metcalf brothers, they were racist and they did this and that, and they had a criminal record and they did graffiti and it's all they were just demons and they were this and that. And I was like, okay. Be that the case, be that as it may, right? None of the things that they did resulted in someone dying. This is another reason why black people need to have a respect for debating. Do you understand what a law or any trial is? It is a debate. is a professional legal debate. That's what a fucking trial is. Prosecution versus the defense. These are your facts and evidence. These are my facts and evidence. We're both trying to motherfucking win the debate so we can convince the fucking jury to fucking be in our favor. Guilty or not guilty. But you niggas, ain't nobody trying to be debating, and all y'all want to do is debate and argue and this and that. Motherfucker, niggas the only one that say some stupid ass shit like that, bro. The whole world you built upon is because of the debate. Okay? The cell phone you using, debate's involved in that because you're going to have a engineering discussion. Hey, man, well, if we do this, this is going to fucking drain the battery power. If we do this, the screen resolution is not going to be that much. If we do this, the fucking antenna and the speed is not going to be enough or whatever. So on and so forth, right? See, niggas don't even understand just how important debate is for the advancement of society. In order to motherfucking make things better, bro, to make sure that shit works, it has to be challenged. Has to be. Okay? Has to be. And what y'all niggas didn't talk about, though, was the Karmelo Anthony side. See, this is why I can't fuck with you niggas, man. This is why I can't deal with y'all because y'all, oh, look, I told you they was racist and they was this and they was that. Okay, cool, fine, right? They can be racist and all that. But did you see, and you niggas didn't say nothing about the shit that Karmelo did. And allegedly, one of them was the day of. So this thing that now the retrial lawyers or whatever is trying to get done, bro, they go throw this boy out of the motherfucking frying pan into the fire. Because if you retry this, right, and you base it upon the Metcalf brothers being these big bullies and this and that, none of that happened that day. They didn't do none of that day. There wasn't no graffiti that day. Wasn't no KKK signs that day. Wasn't no N-bombs dropped. And remember, it was black kids around. See, the problem with you niggas don't understand is the witness testimony. The witness fucking testimony. Okay? Thank you. Listen. Y'all lucky for 35. If they would have, let's get to it, man, so y'all can see it. So let's start with the and I got a question. Chat participation. So white folks say the N-word, all right? Now, hard R for sure, I'm not denying it. Racist. Okay, definitely racist undertones or whatever, so on and so forth. In that instance, you fucking racist if you say hard R. Now, if you say nigga, nigga, all right, you may not necessarily be racist, you just out of pocket. My question is, though, niggas love to say crap, especially in Florida. Crap. Are niggas racist? Mexicans, Pedro, Alejandro, Maria, the Arabs, Ahmed, Muhammad, the Patels. Are we racist because that's what I'm trying to figure out, man. I'm just trying to figure out. What I don't know. What did they offer him a deal? So that's what I did. Was that ever released? As I said, listen, man, this should have never went to trial. Had he not took this to trial, bro, I think he could have got the 13 years max. You would have been out in 6 or whatever, halftime serve. It wouldn't have had you wouldn't have had all of this the public eyes on it, public opinion, and so on and so forth. Even the parole board, all of this shit. You gotta think now. The parole board's taking all this shit into consideration. Well, shit, this motherfucker, And that could hurt you because you don't know what the parole board is supposed to be about this, and this. But hey, if a motherfucker on that parole board and they heard some shit about, hey man, this motherfucker said that on the day of he's gonna stab his girlfriend, and he want to feel the knife going in that motherfucker. All right. And the worst part about this man is his family and nobody around him is telling him the right thing. Be like, hey man, bro, just sit down with the 35, bro. Just sit down with the 35. Well, Cam, I'm just saying, man. I'm just they're all racial, whatever, racial epithets or some shit, right? I'm not saying that Crackle got the same historical context that the hard R has. I'm not saying that, okay? But I'm simply saying a word of racial offensiveness against a other person. Are you forever racist? Or are you racist in the moment? Like, that's just my question and my basis, bro. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't agree with white folks even saying nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? Definitely not hard R, right? But what I'm saying is, if a motherfucker said fucking hard R a year ago or 2 years ago, are they forever racist? If a black person calls a white person a cracker, is he forever racist? I'm just saying. Again, I just think motherfuckers put a whole bunch of, shit into something that may not necessarily matter or mean as much. Let's get into it, man. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
Documented incidents involving Hunter and Austin Metcalf. And part of why this is important is because throughout this trial, and the jury even heard that it was Karmelo Anthony who provoked this incident. And so the jury had to answer the question, did he provoke it? And if you think that he did, then you cannot use self-defense. And so, but if they had been allowed to bring in some of this evidence, which included a lot of racist incidents, bullying incidents, physical violence, assaults on women, cussing out teachers, fights at other track meets, at a basketball game, and the basketball game is very critical because it happened a few days, I think, before this happened. And Karmelo Anthony, so Karmelo Anthony's attorneys said that there was an incident that Karmelo Anthony witnessed at a basketball game where he saw Austin or Hunter. He wasn't sure because they're twins and they look a lot alike, and he wasn't sure which one it was, but he watched this fight and this assault on another student. And the students that they were assaulting were always typically black males, is what they said and testified in court. So that would have been something that you could have brought up and because typically character issues are not allowed in court, correct? Or some of this evidence.
And with self-defense, his mindset at the time that all this is going on and under that tent is relevant. And so therefore, because he has firsthand knowledge of witnessing the tendency, the fighting tendency of one of the Metcalf brothers, that is something that he's also taking with him in the heat of that stabbing under that tent.
Yeah, man. And again, that's just a weak ass argument, a horrible defense for me. That's not going to work, bro. And again, everybody's making these excuses and these things for his defense, right? His counsel, the lawyers for Austin Metcalf. I just think they took the money and they took the trial, understanding that this shit was a horrible hill to climb from the jump. Okay, horrible hill to climb from the jump, man. Okay. All right.
The lawyers did not include that the victim, Austin Metcalf,
announced Karmelo Anthony
in an attempt to have the first trial focused only on the fatal encounter at the track meet in April of 2025. A gentleman's agreement between the lawyers did not include that the victim, Austin Metcalf, and his twin brother received 12 months probation for hateful and racist graffiti, were accused of bullying a black student, and a suspension about talking about potentially bringing a firearm to school. And that Karmelo Anthony's violent rhetoric included text messages that threatened an ex-girlfriend. How many bullets you want coming out of your chest was one of the texts. And in October of 2024, a text included, okay, I'd kill that N-word, When I stab SB, I'm going to lick their blood off the blade. Attorney Jeremy.
Y'all niggas didn't talk about that though. Oh, they racist, they racist. Oh, they racist, they're racist. KKK and graffiti and bullying. And this nigga motherfucking Karmelo was this nigga part Mexican. This nigga loved the blade. These are text messages, people. They got the actual motherfucking, okay? All the other shit is hearsay and this and that. I saw this in the perspective. Hey, man, got you. They did probation or some shit, so on and so forth. Listen, hey, man, a motherfucker that stabbed somebody to death talking about you want to lick the blood off the knife, nigga. And you niggas really wanted a motherfucking retrial? You thought it was going to turn out in his favor? Come on, man.
Jeremy Rosenthal watched the final day of testimony.
I don't think it's stunning to anybody who's watched any part of this trial that the truth is a lot more complicated than we originally thought. And unfortunately, it's a lot uglier than we originally thought. Is it more one-sided than the other? Is it a wash? I think that the public,
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a wash, bro. And that's the point that niggas don't want to accept. See, he racist. Bro. You got some white boys that did some racist shit in the past as kids, so on and so forth, blah, 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 right? Kids being kids, boys being boys, doing stupid shit, getting suspended for dumb shit, beating niggas up, fighting, shit that boys do. You mean tell me Karmelo Anthony ain't never been in a fight? This nigga talking about shooting motherfuckers. He's talking about stabbing motherfuckers, licking the blood off the blade. And he actually did it. See, that's what you niggas not understanding. Listen, no matter what they did, hate niggas, blah, 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 KKK, Nazis, all that shit, right? They ain't killed no nigga. They did not kill a nigga. Karmelo, though, and then we get into the point of where, like, yeah, what's the relevance of this? Okay. And like you said, hey, man, we trying to keep this trial just about the case and what happened. Because if you start throwing dirt and start slinging shit about the, them, well, we going to bring your shit up out of here too. And I promise you, that blood on the knife shit, bro, and you end up stabbing somebody to death, same outcome or worse.
we know a lot more today than we did going into this.
Judge Michael Chitty is now reviewing the 2 days of testimony and all of the new revelations that were not included in the original trial. His decision on whether it warrants a new trial for Karmelo Anthony is expected by late Saturday, a decision that each side, if it doesn't go in their favor, promises to appeal. At the Collin County Courthouse, I'm Kevin Reese.
So, what's next in the case? If the judge denies the motion for a new trial, Anthony's attorneys can appeal to a higher court.
Years in prison for killing a fellow athlete at a high school track meet. He is now making a pitch for a new trial. NewsNation's Xavier Walton has more on why the defense says their client deserves a new day in court.
All eyes now on Monday in this community and the defense team for Karmelo Anthony and his entire family waiting and wondering if their legal gamble worked and if this presiding judge is going to grant them a new murder trial. Now, no one is questioning the legitimacy of this trial, arguing that the guilty verdict reached by the jury back in June was not legitimate. The jury sentenced Anthony to 35 years in prison for stabbing fellow high school student Austin Metcalf to death last year. Now, Anthony's defense team says the jury didn't see the whole picture because both teens' lawyers agreed to withhold details about the boys' histories and personal lives, choosing to focus on the deadly stabbing in April of 2025. Now that the new information about both teens is out there, defense attorneys want to start over. So what can happen now? It's either one of the two things. Karmelo Anthony gets a new trial and the whole case starts over, square one, or the judge can say, no, the jury's decision was reached fairly. Anthony's sentence stands and his defense can pursue an appeal. Judge Michael Chitty will either grant that motion sometime before Monday's deadline or he can stay silent, which means the answer is no. Karmelo Anthony remains convicted, sentenced to 35 years in prison, and his defense team can look at other avenues to appeal. Meantime, Austin Metcalf's father told News Nation he'd go along with either option.
What do you think of the prospect of a new trial?
To be honest, I'll say the same thing as I said yesterday. It's 50-50. It's either going to be granted or denied. I'm fine with either one. I forgave
You are right.
Karmelo. Now, I didn't forgive him for him. I gave him for me. So I'll have peace. So I'll have, so I can go on and move forward.
Will the judge grant Karmelo Anthony a new murder trial? Does he?
Nope. Let's see. Oh.
More about the alleged mental states of convicted murderer Karmelo Anthony and victim Austin Metcalf. We've seen just how toxic and inflammatory this whole case has been with protests here at the courthouse and debate nationwide. But we're learning that the most inflammatory details were spared intentionally from the trial. The prosecution and defense agreeing they didn't want to bring it up until Anthony is now asking a judge to give him a brand new trial. And we're learning prosecution is alleging that Anthony was a spiraling, volatile young man who they say was obsessed with violence and knives, pointing to a text message they found on his phone, quote, fantasizing about stabbing someone and licking the blood off the blade. They say on the morning of the stabbing, his ex-girlfriend went to the assistant principal at their high school and told them that he was stalking her after a recent breakup. And
the morning of the stabbing, your ex-girlfriend goes and tells that you're stalking her. You think that was going to help his case? If we putting all the shit out on the table, a nigga that end up stabbing somebody to death with a knife, text message says, I want to stab them and lick the blood off the knife. Oh, by the way, the morning before that he stabbed someone, and we don't know if he licked the blade or not. But hey, his girlfriend came to the administration because she broke up with him and he was stalking her. Y'all think this is gonna help this nigga? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy. You niggas gotta be crazy. You thought this was gonna help? Cam, that's who we saying. Cam, Cam, bro. You really want to go at it again, nigga, and take a chance of getting 99 years? That's what I hear. I hear 60, 75, 75, 75. 45, 55, 75, 75, 85. That's what I hear, nigga. That's what I hear. I hear all this shit higher than 35, okay? 45, 55, 75, 75. That's what I hear. I want to lick the blood off the knife or blade for somebody you stabbed to death. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Was just in a bad mental state. The prosecution would have brought that up in order to point toward the state that Anthony may have been in that may have influenced his actions that day. He, of course, admitted to fatally stabbing Austin Metcalf. But the defense is also bringing up a history of alleged racism and bullying from Metcalf to portray him as no model citizen either. They point to the fact that Metcalf was served 12 months of probation for vandalizing a place with graffiti that depicted racist and anti-Semitic language, calling for the death of black people, including the N-word. They would have used that as a way to perhaps convince a jury that he may have been antagonizing Anthony. Why are we only hearing about this now? Well, both sides agreed that those details may have been far too inflammatory to bring up. They wanted to lower the temperature and focus only on what happened inside the.
Hell yeah, he can get more time. What is that a serious question, brother? Brother, retrial mean everything is back on the table, brother. Yes, he can definitely get more time. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man, Nate the lawyer, man. This is good old Nate, bro.
The Karmelo Anthony text messages are.
Hold on, y'all.
Are insane. Just look at some of these examples.
Prosecutors say Anthony repeatedly threatened to murder his girlfriend in text messages, some of them saying, "How many bullets you want coming out of your chest?" and "I'm going to get you," expletive. He also threatened her with a knife in one message and told her in another, "When I stab somebody, I'm going to lick their blood off the blade." There are also text messages where he admits on at least 2 occasions to punching girls in the face. In a text conversation with a friend in 2023, prosecutors have messages from Anthony where he wrote, "I'm going to shoot the school up tomorrow." In 2024, prosecutors say Anthony even attempted to assault a teacher.
You got to see this to believe it. All right, people.
Again, man, listen. I'm not saying any of the Austin Metcalf shit was light or irrelevant, right? What I'm saying is, who died? People are not going to take kindly to besmirching the name of the victim. That's not going to help your case. And any good defense would tell you the same shit, bro. And I told y'all the best thing, the reason why fucking Karmelo never testified, whatever, and is because had he testified, the twin brother would have testified. And seeing that boy, it's an identical twin of the man that died, pretty much, or the boy that died, pretty much speaking from the grave, crying, boo-hooing, snot bubbles. He definitely would have got at least 60 years off of that. You niggas don't want to listen, though. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all so obsessed with the white man, y'all setting the nigga up for failure. I'm sorry. Y'all so obsessed with the white man, you setting this black boy up for failure. This young black man up for failure, bro. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Especially talking about the morning of, you already on some violent shit and you stalking and this. Listen, man. Listen.
Today we are back talking about the Karmelo Anthony case, and it has some crazy, and I mean insane developments you will not want to miss. All right, for those who don't know, Karmelo Anthony is a 17-year-old who went to a track meet in Texas, pulled out a knife and stabbed another kid after he was asked to leave that kid's tent. The other kid's name was Austin Metcalf. It became a whole racially charged thing, and eventually he went to trial and was convicted of murder and is doing 35 years in prison.
Let me interrupt you. The verdict is in. It is 35 years is the sentence, not under passion. 35-year sentence for Karmelo Anthony, eligible for parole after serving half of that time.
Now, this became a huge, ridiculous issue about race because Karmelo Anthony happened to be black, the person he stabbed was white, and it became this whole race issue, which was ridiculous. So where are we at now? Well, Karmelo Anthony asked that the original judge, the trial judge, be removed because they said that he had some biases against Karmelo Anthony that he had expressed during an interview. Another judge agreed with that, so Karmelo Anthony's original judge was removed, and now a new judge is looking over the case to determine if Karmelo Anthony should be granted a new trial.
Where the judge at the center of that high school track meet stabbing trial has been removed as the convicted teen is appealing his conviction.
Okay, so now this is where things get interesting. See, Karmelo Anthony's attorneys and the prosecution had what's known as a gentleman's agreement. And the agreement was simple. No.
Now, again, both sides agreed to the shit.
Past bad acts about Karmelo Anthony or the victim, Austin Metcalf, could be brought up during the trial because we just muddy everything up. But that limitation works both ways. Well, now you couldn't put, let's say, Karmelo Anthony up as this good kid if he's been doing all of this other crazy negative stuff in the past. And that was the same for the prosecution. If you knew Austin Metcalf had all these issues in the past, you couldn't make him out to be some saint. You just had to kind of just leave it alone. Now, Texas Rules of Evidence already deals with this issue. Here is Rule 404 from the state of Texas. We're going to look at Rule 83, exceptions for the victim. In a criminal case, subject to the limitations of Rule 412, a defendant may offer evidence of the victim's pertinent trait. If you wanted to show that the victim was someone who provoked people all the time, then that would be a pertinent trait that the defendant can show to say, hey, look, I was defending myself because this guy has this reputation. But in reverse, the prosecutors can offer evidence to rebut it about the defendant. So it's a double-edged sword. The defendant opens the door, but the prosecutor can say, well, hold on, you got your own issues. And let's go to B. In a homicide case, the prosecutor may offer evidence of the victim's trait of peacefulness to rebut evidence of the victim that the victim was the first aggressor. All right, so how does this work practically? Well, it's really all up to the defense. If the defense wants to bring up the fact that the victim was aggressive, they're opening the door that the prosecutor can bring up the fact that the defendant was an aggressor. That's essentially how it works. And they can bring up their past acts to prove that. Now, if you have a defendant who has a lot of bad past acts, you've got a victim with a whole bunch of bad past acts. Generally, they'll say, well, nobody brings up anything. And that's what happened in this case. Now, this is Karmelo Anthony's new legal team. And they were challenging.
And again, to the point, they both stuck to the agreement. They both stuck to the agreement, man. At the end of the day, in my head, and what I'm saying is, with the testimony of the kids that were around, okay, their peers, and even the people that knew Karmelo or whatever, saying Karmelo was wrong, and now you compound that with him talking about wanting to lick blood off of a knife, and him stalking a girlfriend, and him punching girls in the face, and him threatening to shoot up a school. Right, I guess just like the Metcalf twins. The thing is, they're not dead. That's what niggas don't seem to understand. Once the victim is a victim, they dead and gone. They can't come back. All that shit they did was okay. What was the end result? Nobody died. The shit you did though. See, you get now. If I'm the prosecution, I'm gonna, hey, well, they were turning their lives around. Since then, it was years ago. They've had no other transgressions. You see that my Austin was the captain of the football team, and this and this and this. They're involved in the church, and they this and they turned around, and you look at it. That's growth. They're changing. The prosecution is just trying to make an excuse for this killer here. That clearly he hadn't changed at all. He said he wanted to lick the blood off the knife. Niggas don't care though, bro.
This gentleman's agreement. They're saying that their client was unable to testify because if he did, the prosecutor said that they would use his past bad acts against him when he testified. So they're saying that essentially violated the agreement because the prosecutor said they weren't able to do that. They shouldn't do that. And now they want a new trial. But that's one reason out of many they want the new trial. So they went to court. And while they're in court, we get to learn about this past bad acts that both sides are trying to hide. The prosecution didn't want the public to see Austin Metcalf's prior bad acts, the stuff that he was doing. And the defense didn't want the public to see Karmelo Anthony's little bad acts, the stuff that he had done. So because Karmelo Anthony's team is asking for a new trial, these things had to become public. So they did. Now we're going to watch a news report who are going to go over both the bad acts of Austin Metcalf and the bad acts of Karmelo Anthony and the things that they've done in the past. And I'm going to say it is pretty insane. It's like Karmelo Anthony stuff is insane. Austin Metcalf stuff is pretty bad too, but Karmelo Anthony stuff is like next level stuff. Now, before we get into the video, here's a quick message from this video sponsor, ZocDoc. Okay, raise your hand if you've been putting off doctor's appointments, dental cleanings, annual checkups, eye exam. Yeah, my hand's raised too. Allowed in because the defense attorney was like, we don't want our guys' bad stuff to come in, so we're not going to talk about your guys' bad stuff. So let's start with the victim. These are the bad and troubling things that were in Austin Metcalf's past that wasn't presented to the jury.
About Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury. CBS News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word, and were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation. Records reveal they reportedly told authorities, we did some dumb stuff. We did some vandalism. There are several documented...
The race baiters are going to love that. KKK, Heil Hitler, we did some dumb stuff. They're going to play, oh, he was a racist. But I still want to make it very clear, because he did. This is the reason why this stuff isn't usually let in the court, because people have a tendency to say, "Oh, he did that bad thing back then. That means he did this bad thing now." That's not the case. So again, and let's not forget too, this is years ago when this guy was 17. So we're talking about when he was 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, and I told you, brother, and that would have been the easiest flip ever. See, listen, yeah, it was some shit they did when they were youthful, extremely youth, coming just in to be teenagers, being stupid or whatever. Since then, they've been nothing but model citizens and model students. The dumbest shit you could have ever did.
When these things were done. Same thing with Karmelo Anthony.
Instances of Austin using racial slurs in school. And in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest.
He was arrested in elementary school. Woo. This background for Austin Metcalf is not helpful. It's not helpful at all.
During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He was also kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, "I was about to beat the expletive out of those kids." At a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the
And that like, bro, and this is what I say, bro. This is why I say, bro, y'all, bro, just think of the wild ass shit you said and you did as a teenager, bro. Just think the wild and crazy shit you did as a teenager, man. You know, some of the wildest shit I ever said, bro, was like, because you know, then, bro, you don't even think nothing gonna happen to you. You don't think nobody gonna do nothing to you. You ain't thinking about dying. You don't know nothing about no motherfucking real consequences and shit. You think you invincible, nigga, whatever. Right? A teenage boy, bro, that's some of the wildest shit you ever said in your life. Kill that motherfucker? Come on. You mean literally on a football field? Come on, bro. How many people say kill that nigga, man? Man, kill him, man. Get this nigga the fuck out of there. Kill this nigga, man. Or kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing?
2023-2024 school year, he received in-school suspension twice. School disciplinary records from April 2022 to May 2024 revealed that Austin reportedly called a teacher the B word and used profanity. He told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth.
Call a teacher a bitch. Okay, that's racist. That's something that's kill him. He called a woman a bitch. You know what I mean? My teachers I called a bitch. I didn't say it to them, but
so I'm gonna say it. All right. So we got a kid, racial slurs, beating up girls, doing all this crazy stuff, right? This guy's a teen. This is a wild boy.
Buck City Reloaded. Nigga, I'm giving myself grace. I just told you I did some wild ass shit when I was a teenager. What are you talking about? Y'all be wild, bro. Yeah. It's another motherfucking, blame the white man, motherfucker, man. Y'all, bro, I'm telling you, man. The white man is not gonna be the key to your success, brother. Y'all kill me, bro.
So now we're getting some, he's aggressive. Now, if I think if the defense put this up, this would have maybe been like, this guy who we're talking about was pretty aggressive, right? This guy's pretty aggressive. And Karmelo Anthony had a reason to be fearful of this guy. Look at this fast stuff. He's punching his girlfriend in the stomach. But we haven't got to the other side yet, because you think this is bad. We haven't got to the other side. I've seen this already. We've got the other side is even more insane than this. This white boy is insane. But Karmelo Anthony, his stuff is even more insane. So I see why they made that deal and put it in. But just imagine, with all of this that we're showing you, Karmelo Anthony was the one even more afraid to let his stuff come out. This is horrible. Now,
yeah, as I should, because the YNs affect me. The YNs affect what people think of me. The YNs affect black people as a whole. The YNs are way more likely to kill another young innocent black boy in cold blood over nothing. So yeah, fuck the YNs.
I would say this: if Karmelo Anthony was the sweet, gifted, preacher's kid that they were trying to make him out to be, this would have came in, and I think he would have had a better chance at his trial if it did.
In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day. But the never-before-released detail.
Okay, so that's Austin Metcalf, and at last they were told him to bring a gun to school, but that don't seem to materialize. He was suspended. He got a lot. But I got to say this too. Some of that stuff was kind of like boys will be boys type stuff. Some of that stuff was like, you kind of a little wild. But we also got to.
Again, I keep telling y'all that, bro. Y'all. Again, this is what I'm saying. Y'all. Are you taking one for the white man? You're the white man. Oh, nigga. Niggas say wild shit, bro. Okay. Kids say wild shit as kids. Kids do stupid shit as kids. We all been there, right? But there is a level where it's clearly like, all right, man, nigga, you wildin', nigga. All right, we was wildin', but nigga, you wildin', nigga. What? Come on, bro.
We're talking about a teen, preteen, that type of thing. So you have to also look at it in that lens. And we're talking about all this stuff. So the incident happened when they were 17. So all this stuff happened before they were 17. So we're talking about 16, 15, 14, elementary school, for instance. So understand that. So now that's the damning evidence. And I think if that came out during trial, it does make you think like, oh, this kid may have had something on his shoulder. The argument of him attacking Karmelo Anthony seems more plausible after hearing that. But you've only heard one side of the story. Let's see the other side.
Of Anthony's early years in Louisiana up to the day of his arrest for murder are also disturbing. On the day that Karmelo Anthony would fatally stab Austin Metcalf, prosecutors say he sent this text message at 1 a.m., which said, quote, "I'm low-key on the verge," and then emphasized it. Later in the morning, on April 2nd, 2025, and hours before Anthony would kill Metcalf with a knife at a high school track meet, prosecutors say Anthony's girlfriend reported to a Centennial High School staff member that Anthony was engaging in stalking behavior, to include but not limited to driving by her home and refusing to allow her to end their relationship. Also, in the
Okay, so you can't let an ex-girlfriend go. He said he's on the verge. Well, it seems like I'm not sure if that on the verge message was related to him trying to hurt somebody or his thing with his girlfriend, because he was breaking up with his girlfriend at the time. So I just don't know. And then that showed me, she's like, hey, he's stalking me, he won't let me go. So
a 75-page filing, prosecutors say Anthony had previously been accused of stealing his girlfriend's phone, and in October 2024 wrote a to-do list for his girlfriend about how to deal with, quote, weirdos, which included the line, "Say some slick, like my boyfriend kill people."
I don't know. That's kind of like a nothing thing to me. Like, okay,
yeah.
This stuff isn't arising to where if we stop right now and I'm Karmelo Anthony, I'm like, yeah, put my stuff in and put his stuff in. His stuff is a lot worse. But again, we just started with this. There's a lot more to this video.
There are also text messages where he admits on at least 2 occasions to punching girls in the face.
So now we have this equal thing, right? We got Metcalf, who the one girl he punched in the stomach and was suspended. This guy, he's saying he's punching girls in the face. So now we have 2 people who seem to have aggressive tendencies here.
Prosecutors also found text messages from 2021 between Anthony and another student about robbing someone of $300. There are also text messages.
Robbing somebody for $300. That's not good. So now you got, so the other kids when they're 13, 14, spray painting Heil Hitler and KKK, stuff like that, hating black people. This guy is robbing people and punching girls in the face. So neither one of these.
All right, man. Now this nigga done turned into a motherfucking a robber, stick up kid.
These young men are the pillars of the community, as we were led to believe. It seems like from their text messages and background reports.
Where Anthony talks about a fight and punching someone so hard he had to stop fighting. In 2023, prosecutors say Anthony told a friend he was going to vandalize someone's house in Austin, saying, quote, "I just feel like it. I got a grudge." In 2021, Anthony told a friend he had been suspended from school for 3 days for fighting, saying, quote, "They said next time I do some, I get recommended for expulsion." In a text conversation.
So he's getting recommended for expulsion. He's doing a lot of fighting. These were two very aggressive kids who just came together at the wrong time.
With a friend in 2023, prosecutors have messages from Anthony where he wrote, "I'm gonna shoot the school up tomorrow."
He's a low-key school shooter now. This is, but the other kid said he's gonna bring a gun to school, but he didn't say he was gonna shoot the school up. So now that it was like this, right? It was Metcalf and Anthony was down here and it was creeping. Now I think we're about here now. Now we're like, this is not looking good. I'm gonna shoot the school up tomorrow. That's not a good look.
With my blick, but later sends messages saying I would never.
Bro, y'all nigga Nate saying this shit. I ain't even saying nothing. Y'all talking about is me. What the fuck Nate saying? Damn.
Actually do that. In a 2024 text thread, prosecutors say Anthony admitted to carrying a firearm, telling a friend before a party that he would have the gun in my pocket. There are other message threads where Anthony also mentions.
They got him. Now remember, this is a teenager. He's holding a gun. He's taking guns to parties and stuff. This is an adult. We're not talking about an adult. We're talking about a teenager. We're talking about somebody who's less than 17 years of age. And these are the pictures he's taking.
Carrying a gun after numerous suspensions for fighting while attending.
Numerous suspensions for fighting. Again, and the reason why I keep stopping it and bringing you guys back to it, because remember, we're trying to figure out who was the aggressor, who was the initial aggressor or that type of thing, or what caused this. And it seems like both of these kids had chips on their shoulders, but Anthony, he seemed like he's had his chips were a lot worse than Austin Metcalf's chips.
Attending school in Louisiana, there are messages between Anthony and his girlfriend after he moved to Frisco. In one message thread, she suggests he should sit for a while, and he replied, "Yeah, I'd punch people, maybe run sometimes. I have to. It's like a priority for me. I like punching people."
Yeah, I'm at the point now where if I'm the defense attorney, I'm like, yeah, we don't want any of this stuff in. We don't want none of that stuff. Let's not say nothing about the Metcalf, and we don't want them to say anything, because this stuff is starting to get really, really crazy.
When I get mad, I see red. When I get mad, I black out. When I get mad, I can't control myself.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like murder to me, right? I get so mad, I black out. I can't control myself. Well, that's what he was convicted of, right? He got so mad, I can't control myself. I stabbed the kid. This is like a confession. if I'm on the jury. So I see right now, Metcalf's original defense team was smart, not letting it.
Thank you. Again, y'all said the boy didn't have no motherfucking good defense or whatever. And I was still agreeing to a degree, but now these motherfuckers were great. Having this shit not come out and understanding that how worse this would have been in the case, how much worse it would have been, because this shit is more recent than the other dudes' shit. Either the more serious shit, of course, the school shit, high school shit was whatever, right? But all of this shit is 2023, man. He killed Buddy, and the whole ordeal went down 2025 or 2024? No. Yeah, it happened in 2025.
It's crap in.
Prosecutors also produced messages where Anthony admits to getting high and drinking alcohol and even talking about selling drugs to get guns. In 2024,
selling drugs to get guns. So we got some serious crime. We got drug trafficking. We got firearm trafficking. This beating up girls, armed robberies. Like, this is crazy. And people were making. I thought Karmelo, they were talking about how great GPA is. He's honor roll. He's this. This guy's a walking felony right now.
Prosecutors say Anthony even attempted to assault a teacher, saying, "I put my hands and face and everything." Also in 2024.
Tried to assault a teacher. Damn. Assaulting other students isn't a problem. Matter of fact, he was doing it so much, they suspended him a whole bunch of times. Yeah.
Or messages obtained by prosecutors suggest Anthony tried to bring a weapon into the State Fair of Texas.
This guy, it doesn't seem like Anthony was going to stay out of prison for too long. This guy was a menace. Wow.
I ain't saying nothing, man. Y'all mad at me. Listen to Nate. Nate saying it all. I ain't saying nothing. Sound like a typical nigga to me. And remember, yeah, he's a transplant. So he was from Baton Rouge, bro. Baton Rouge ain't no motherfucking soft ass place, bro. This nigga done went from motherfucking hard ass niggerdom capital Baton Rouge to motherfucking Lily White, goddamn wherever they was at. Come on, bro.
I thought Metcalf was bad, but Anthony is like at another level here.
Asking a friend if the State Fair got metal detectors. When he was told yes, his friend responded, "You got the poker?" "Yeah, I might have to toss it," replied Anthony.
Not the poker. This nigga, he's a serial knife carrier. Serial knife carrier. This nigga stay with a knife. He keep the blade on him. Come on, bro. Exactly. I didn't even know young niggas said the poker. The poker? Listen, bruh. His defense team is the greatest fucking defense team of all time, nigga. I told you, listen, this shit right here turned 35 years into at least 60. At least 60 years, nigga. Solid, sir. Chill out, brother. Brother, chill out, brother.
Prosecutors say Anthony admitted to stealing a watch and earbuds in separate burglaries in Collin County.
We got to put a felony counter up here, right? Robbery felony, guns in schools felony. Like, you got so many felonies out here, right? Now we got multiple burglary felonies. What the?
Yeah, bro. The worst, bro. Karmelo Anthony would have been the typical nigga on his way to fucking prison, bro. Violent, robber, gun handler, knife toter, drug dealer, killer, gorilla nigga. In training. Y'all really wanted this shit to come out in the trial? You think this would have been fucking beneficial, nigga?
Like, I thought Austin Metcalf was bad, but he's got a couple of issues too, right? But these felonies, he got multiple. He's admitting to multiple first-degree felonies in text messages. Wow.
Hey man, y'all asking for it, man. I got to, bro. Hey man, if you lie, you still kill. Hey, tote that motherfucking poker, if you will, nigga.
Take off, record. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Done more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Tony Golden, bro. Appreciate you.
He's the statute of limitations. Well, he may have been too young to even be prosecuted for this, but these are multiple felonies, people.
And also to bringing a weapon onto a Frisco school campus, saying this about his girlfriend. She went in my bag to get my computer, and I said no. And she still went in it and grabbed it. And my gun and my knife and some other stuff fell out.
He's bringing a gun and a knife to school.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Shout out to his man defense team, bro. So now you're a habitual weapon carrier, guns and knives, on school campus. You want to lick the blood off a knife after you stab a motherfucker. Come on, bro. Like I said, 60-year minimum, nigga. 60 years. This motherfucking, any of this evidence, testimony, or whatever gets back, bro.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. It was right. This kid got 35 years in prison. I thought when I saw the Austin Metcalf stuff after seeing that, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe this guy's got two. But now after seeing this kid, he's a walking felony case. Austin Metcalf is no saint at all, by any means, right? He was doing his craziness too. But this, like I told you, this is at another level.
There are numerous unreleased photos and videos of Anthony holding firearms and making threats, and authorities found a no.
Like, where's his parents at? Where's his parents at? Right. This kid's a thug. I don't know. I feel bad because you just don't know how much you're misled by the media. They misled us about Karmelo Anthony. This kid, just from what we've heard, it sounds like he has credibly been accused of committing multiple high-level felonies with weapons, without weapons, robberies, burglaries, you name it, he's done it. And a murder. He just was checking off the what's next? Murders on the list. This is pretty insane stuff.
Out on Anthony's phone.
And that's exactly how I would have played. It's graduation. If I'm the prosecution, hey man, this motherfucker been this way since fucking elementary school. Getting worse and worse, toting guns, toting knives, stealing people, robbing people, selling drugs, whatever. Hey, he was just escalating on the motherfucking criminality ladder. And he finally reached the precipice. Nigga reached the final boss. He caught him a body.
With a long list of disturbing racial tropes and slurs about blacks, whites, and Hispanics.
So he hates white people. He hates Mexican people. The other guy,
it's a wash. Told you.
He says he hates black people. So you got somebody who hates white people, Mexicans, and looks like black people too. And the other kid said, I hate black people, and they meet. There's a bomb that blows up. We got to come together, people. This is insane.
In one message thread, prosecutors say Anthony wrote, I hate gay people.
Anthony.
Oh, that definitely was going to get him right there. Shit. Put that in there alone. He was a homophobe.
Hates gays, whites, Mexicans, has an issue with black people too. The other kid just hates black people, which is bad enough. But Anthony said, well, hold my beer. I hate everybody. Blacks, gays, you name it, I hate them. Wow.
Prosecutors say Anthony repeatedly.
There's more.
He threatened to murder his girlfriend in text messages.
He's threatening to murder his girlfriend now. He's threatening.
I can't say that. It's a minor, so I'm going to save it. I'll be wild if I say that.
To murder his girlfriend. How many bullets you want coming out of your chest? And this is a guy who's armed all the time. This is not a threat you just like not take serious, right? Guns is dropping out his back, guns and knives, and we in school. And I'm his girlfriend. He's talking about how many bullets I want in my chest. Yeah.
Some of them saying, how many bullets you want coming out of your chest? And I'm going to get you, expletive.
No, that says, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to beat you.
Gorilla pimp, nigga. I'm going to beat you, bitch.
That's what that says. He misread that. We caught that.
He also threatened her with a knife in one message and told her in another, when I stab somebody, I'm going to lick their blood off the blade.
Nigga, that would have been my closing argument, nigga. Exhibit A. Y'all see this right here? I would have blew that bitch up in motherfucking like an IMAX theater. He's been planning this for years. He couldn't wait. He's been toting guns and the poker, as he says. He was selling drugs so he could buy guns. He's beat up women. He hates Mexicans, whites, and gays. You know what you need to do, jury. You know what you need to do. Save society. Save society from this menace. From this super predator. This murderer. Save us. Nigga, it would have been the easiest. They wouldn't have been back there 5 minutes.
Wow. All right. So I'm going to say it. If I was a defense attorney for Karmelo Anthony, I'm not letting none of that come in. His package of stuff is so damning that I think he would have gotten more time in prison. Because
hands down, bro. Let's stop with the bullshit, bro. Ain't no think in it, bro. Like I said, if this shit right here gets out and the jury has this to fucking consider, 35 years becomes at least 50 years, if not 75 motherfucking years. Okay? If this goes back to trial, okay? If there's anybody in this man's corner that cares for him, I would be like, hey man, you know what, bro? Young fella, it sounds crazy. And I know we started this process, but now that all this information is out, man, I don't even think you should roll the dice like that, brother. I don't think you should roll the dice. There's no way nobody's gonna find you not guilty. You're just gonna be guilty, and now the only thing facing is the time. So you think they'll give you less time, the same amount of time, or more time with this new information out here? Nigga, you getting more time, nigga. You gonna get more time. Hey. Listen.
Throw your ass down the nigga hole.
Definitely finna put you in a nigga hole, brother. Definitely finna put you in a nigga hole. And guess who I'm finna get up there? Not only am I gonna have the twin brother testifying, who else I'm gonna have testifying, y'all? Who else gonna be my star witness, y'all? Not only y'all finna motherfucking hear Austin speak from the grave, in essence. There you go. Damn right. Oh my God, I fear for my life. He said he wanted to lick the blood off the knife. He said he was gonna beat me up. He said he was gonna shoot me in my chest. I was afraid he was stalking me at the school. He said he would never let me go. Listen, man. Let that man do his time, bro. Let that man do his motherfucking time, bro. Hey, Tony, I'm glad. See, we reasonable over here, man. We reasonable over here. Niggas. Oh, you a coon. You hate the white man. You want to suck the black man. Hey, man, I know, man. I'm extra about now. And everybody, all they talking about, and this is how you know, this is the worst part about niggas, man. Y'all only talk about the white boy part, and none of you niggas is talking about what Karmelo Anthony did. Shout out to Nate the lawyer, man. Shout out to Nate, bro. Again, man. Impartiality is a hard thing for niggas, bro. White man get involved, the nigga always innocent, no matter what they did. Now, again, I'm not saying that Austin or his brother are just these angels or whatever. I already told y'all before I even knew this. I said he was dead wrong for initiating the contact and putting his hands on the boy. Should have never did that. At the same time, two wrongs don't make a right, and there are wronger wrongs. A motherfucker pushed me and I motherfucking stabbed him in his heart. I'm going to jail. I'm going to prison. I know that. Okay? I knew that at motherfucking 18 too, 17, 18. I understood that. Motherfucker put hands on me, nigga, I'm hooking off. I'm not motherfucking stabbing up. And now everybody, oh my God, he was racist, he was this, he was that. And furthermore, again, you niggas, man, listen. Bro, you niggas got the smartest phones of all time, and you niggas still dumb as hell. I don't know how you dumb with a smartphone in your hand. Even if you don't know the answer, bro, you can literally just Google it, or at this point, chat GPT it or whatever. You can get the answer to this shit, bro. You niggas don't even want to be right. You just want to be in your feelings. The white man, the white man, the white man, the white man, the white man. Okay. You see how that got you? Yeah, bro. But listen, vet life. The motherfuckers got damn near $1 million, bro. Come on, what y'all expect? His family got damn near $1 million for him being a crash out. You don't think his mama knew? His mama knew what the fuck he was. Even if the stepdad didn't know this. The stepdad ain't got no control over that boy. Stepdad got no control over that boy. They from motherfucking Baton Rouge, nigga. Baton Rouge. All right? Where Boosie from? Okay? That nigga where Boosie from?
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Them white folks never stood a chance, bro. You can't put no Baton Rouge hard ass nigga in no motherfucking upper echelon motherfucking rich white. Fuck you think gonna happen? Well, what's crazy to me though is the nigga like, bro, he should have just felt like the hardest nigga. I don't need shit. I'm from motherfucking, bro, listen, I'm from Macon, nigga. Put me in a lily white motherfucking rich white neighborhood at 17, 18. Nigga, I'm deboing niggas, literally. No knife, no gun, nothing. Now the problem is once you run into, a motherfucker just as big as you or bigger than you or just as much of a bully, and I think this is what happened. And being told, I can't see that playing out. Right? Hey, I'm gonna show this white boy. He the man around this bitch. This is the hardest motherfucker or some shit. So, when I get my chance and I run into this motherfucker, bro, everybody think this nigga tough. I'm gonna show this nigga he ain't tough. I can see that too. But you killed the boy. Had you poked him up, nigga, all right? Had you hit him in a non-vital organ and just poked him, all right, now you the man, you hard, you whatever. You know what I'm saying? You might get some probation. You might get maybe a year in jail or some shit. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You stab the nigga in the arm. You know what I'm saying? You hit him in the stomach light, but you know what I'm saying? You don't fuck up no shit for real. You don't put no shit bag on him. You jug him, but you don't motherfucking damn near kill him. Oh, everything goes perfect. You killed the nigga though, bro. That shit over with, nigga. You roll snake eyes on this. My bad, nigga. You roll 7, nigga. All right. Done. Cooked. And that's what it was, Silent Sir. I think that's what it was, man. Hey, this whole thing, this nigger thinks he's gonna come in here because he's all tough and he comes from the hood, and we will show him. Not afraid of you, nigger. You don't scare me. This is my hood, okay? This is my hood. I run this. Not gonna bully me, nigger. I can see him saying it. Think he's tough, huh? Think he's tough. I'll show him. Hey, listen. And that nigga wrote, and motherfucker Austin crapped out too. Every day see you at the sound like two motherfuckers had bad rolls to me back to back. Motherfuckers threw the dice at the same time. Both of them motherfuckers crapped out, nigga. Everybody lose. That's what it sounds like to me. Everybody lost, nigga. Everybody lost. One just lost more than the other, but two losses, nigga. Two losses. Everybody, you throw a dice, I throw a dice. Hey, L. Telling you, man. That's what it was, bro. Two diabolical young motherfuckers. Diabolical white boy, diabolical black boy. Who's gonna win? Nobody. Nobody. L for L. But still, man, listen. I still say he didn't intend to kill the boy. I think it's the worst possible fucking luck, worst possible fucking situation scenario that could have happened. He ended up killing him. Hey, you kill somebody, got to do time. And same thing with fucking Austin. Austin never thought that this boy gonna motherfucking poke his ass and send his ass to motherfucking Uncle Charles. Okay, that's how shit is, man. That's why I say, bro. That's what it bothers me, but it poses me at the same time as to where, like, nigga, if you 40, that means your ass is motherfucking like 15 through 18 at one point in time. Nigga, when I tell you the crazy shit I did from like 15 to 18, bro, the craziest shit, nigga. The craziest shit. Shit I know ain't had no business doing. But nigga, you ain't thinking, bro, you don't even think about dying until you about to die. Listen, nigga. Once you hit puberty, bro, from like 14 to 18, nigga, you don't even think about dying, nigga, until you damn near die. Till you done peed on yourself a little bit, nigga. That's when it comes like, nigga, hey, whoa. Fuck we got going on, nigga, shit. I'm trying to get old. That's the only time death come across your fucking mind, bro, is if you damn near lose your life for real. Yup, hey. Listen, bro, I'm telling you, man. Telling you. Until you damn near die, man. Niggas ain't thinking about no damn dying at like 14 to 18, man. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to me, nigga. If I get beat up, I just get beat up, nigga. It is what it is. I'll be all right. All right. And now you're dead. Too late then. You're dead. You're dead. Was 15, almost died in the jungle. At 19, survived a car accident, not one scratch. That was the jungle, brother? The jungle? What the hell you damn Mowgli? Fuck you doing in the jungle, my nigga? You should be about to die in the jungle at 15. Fuck you doing in the jungle, brother? Yeah, Jackie, I'm telling you, man. Y'all, man, listen, bro. Niggas be doing the wildest shit. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, just dumb shit, man. I don't ask him. Nigga, this nigga say he was in the jungle. I think he talking about an actual jungle, brother. This nigga talking about motherfucking trees and fucking jaguars and shit. Who reaching? Reaching what? The fuck is you talking about? Reaching for what? What are you saying? I hate we all random motherfuckers hop in here and just say stupid shit. Reaching about what, bro? You just not coming in here. You don't even know what the fuck going on. Shut up. Nobody fucking reaching. Yeah, but Austin was a dumbass for motherfucking getting stabbed. Austin was a dumbass for trying to play tough, trying to play fucking tough Tony, and he lost. The ultimate fucking L. No, bitch, you reaching. You can hit the link too, pussy. You in your feelings, bitch. Both of them lost. You just don't want me to fucking say it. The nigga lost. He should have kept his hands to his fucking self. I'm not saying he should have died, he should have stabbed or whatever. That's what happened. But both of them lost, motherfucker. Like I said, you just getting your pussy ass, dumb ass in here, emotional bitch. Well, hey, listen. That crash test dummy still living. This shit not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, brother. I would rather be a living crash test dummy, even if I gotta do them 35 years, than all right. I told you, this ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, brother. Let's not do this. Let's stop while you ahead. Living, brother. Living is the key word. Living. Jail or whatever. Jail is better than hell, brother. Okay? I told you, man. Stop while you ahead. You're just making this worse. You're just making it worse. And still, again, I don't believe the young man should have lost his life. Well, if I keep stabbing motherfuckers and I keep living, I'm winning. Did you know that? If I stab 100 motherfuckers and I never get stabbed back and die, I'm winning. It gets you being alive. Selling what dream? Where did I lie? If I stab you and you die, I get to keep stabbing. What don't make sense? What are you arguing? You came in here in your feelings. You didn't even seen the fucking first hour of the show, dummy. And you hop in the chat talking shit like a dumbass because you in your feelings. Both of them fucked up. Both of them got fucked off. Blue Jay, we covered all of that. Blue Jay, I done covered both sides, Blue Jay, baby. You hear you late, baby. I done covered both sides. This just some random motherfucker in their feelings, man. Brother, anything to where you're not dead is a flex. And still, if I'm beefing with a motherfucker, right? If me and him beefing, or me and him get into it, and he die and I live, and I get the motherfucker and walk away and sit down and do time and live my life, I won. I won more than him. Between us two, I won. You dead. I'm still here. He ain't gonna hit no link, bro. Motherfucker not gonna hit the link. They see the link down there, bro. Motherfucker gonna hit the link. He just gonna keep arguing from the fucking chat like a bitch. In their feelings, like a hoe. Hey, definitely, like I said, man, he should have never put his hand. I said, hey, keep this. What I said this and I agreed. Two things to be right at the same time. Austin should have never put his hands on fucking Karmelo. Karmelo should have not have stabbed the boy because he put his hands on him. He could have punched him. He could have kicked him. He could have fought him. He could have did anything but fucking stab the boy. Anything but stab him. And he chose the worst possible decision. And again, he this is where he at for it. I'm not deflecting shit. You don't know what deflecting means. I'm calling it straight down the middle. You just an emotional motherfucker that wanted to be one way. But let me tell you, since you new here, clearly he new here, y'all.
You want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
You want
know
it to
what
be one
Man,
way.
stop. Stop saying that.
But it's the other way.
It's the other way. It's the other way, man. Nah, he didn't reserve no retrial, brother. You're crazy. You don't deserve no retrial. A retrial is only gonna be fucking what's the name? Yeah, I know you new here. I know you a fucking idiot. Hey, laugh at this idiot, y'all. Laugh at this idiot. Point and laugh at this dummy. Y'all see what this dummy said? Dummy. It's dummy. This dummy. Y'all see what this dummy saying? Exactly. Yeah. What the fuck is he talking about? What is this idiot talking about? Yeah, laugh, point and laugh, y'all. Point and laugh at this dumbass. I ain't said to or do. I ain't said to or do or you, motherfucker. Fucking make you think I'm from fucking Baltimore, idiot. Because I play a fucking show clip. What, I'm from Africa too? I'm from Africa now?
It won't work. You do your thing, I do my thing. You know? It won't work. We can't work with Akata.
Akata. What is this Akata shit? Like American? Oh, shit. Cotton picker.
But now I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Chicago now. I'm from Chicago.
Relationship with your children.
My God.
Dummy. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I agree with the point of, to a degree. I agree with the whole not being able to give somebody a life sentence as a teenager, commit shit as a teenager or whatever, to a degree, though. I think that a lot of these young motherfuckers, they're going to reoffend anyway if you let them out, and they're going to end right back up and it won't even matter. But I agree with that to a degree. I can understand that from a moral standpoint. But again, like you said, he still got to do the time, man. 35 years. Shit. And this too, who knows, man? All this text message and shit, this nigga ain't no, I mean, I ain't saying he hard, but he definitely ain't soft. I'll just say that. He ain't no soft ass little boy. Well, no, his father wasn't there. Remember, the mom remarried and moved. We don't even know who his dad or where his dad is. Where that stepdad is not his dad. I don't think he'll do the whole 35 unless he do some stupid shit though. I don't got him doing the whole 35. He'll do maybe 20. They're not gonna give him parole unless he's just an outstanding fucking, best person in the motherfucking prison. Yeah, bro. Motherfucking crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Nah, he wouldn't want to be tough, bro. He wouldn't want to be. You must ain't read the footage, motherfucker. You must ain't read the thing. The nigga was toting guns and knives, bro. It wasn't nothing fake about it. He stabbed the motherfucker first time. Ain't no wannabe, bro. He was with the shits. Hey, Bud, he gonna get all the pussy while he in there though. What if Karmelo Anthony and Sydney Starr end up in the same prison? You already know what's gonna happen.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
Yeah, he ain't even had no pussy yet, bro. So it's looking bleak for him, man. Imagine that, nigga. Imagine you going to motherfucking prison for 35 years at fucking 18 years old, bro. You ain't even had no good pussy yet. Jesus. And now you got to try and make it the next motherfucking 35 years, at least 18 to 20 years. No pussy. That's another thing, man. Hey, listen, bro. Fuck that, man. That's another reason you'll never see me in prison. Yeah. He was in a movie. Yeah, he was in a movie, bro. Before he was Ghost, brother. He was in a movie for Color Girls. Hey, more likely than not. Going in at motherfucker 18, you ain't even really had no good pussy yet? Shit.
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
But anyway, man, let me get my ass in this bed, bro. I gotta get up in the morning, take my son to fucking school and shit. Hey, I appreciate y'all pull up on me, boy. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype the video, bro. Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms. That's that on that one, man. I catch you on the next one. Holla. I'm out.